Hey guys, funny thing happened, and guess what? My computer no longer is functioning. It just literally just died for no reason. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, and the computer just decided, nope, not gonna work for you. So I'm working with my phone. Hopefully, you guys can chime in. Hey. So, let me see if I can invite some folks. Invite. It doesn't want to work. That's kind of annoying. All right, let's see. Maybe I will get to see some folks in here tonight with me. Hopefully I will be able to give away a prize. Everyone who comments will be put in the drawing, and I will give away the prize. So all you have to do is comment on this video while I'm live, and you will be put into the drawing for a product, a 31 product. I have a couple that I want to give away, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do two, but it depends on how many people chime in. I'm really sad that my computer's not working, because I was hoping to be able to kind of do some double duty. But anyway, let's see. Let's get started. So for those of you who have never seen me before, or maybe someone invited you and you just kind of know a little bit about me, but you've never really interacted with me, or all of that good stuff, I want to introduce myself and just tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. So my name is Nicole, as you can see. My name is Nicole Thorne, and I am a 31 consultant. Love 31. Been a consultant for almost 6 years. I've had ups and downs in my business. I've learned a lot. It's been a great blessing to my family. At times it's been stressful. At times it's been wonderful. And I am a strong advocate now of network marketing, only because of what I've seen it do both in me and in my team members. So I just wanted to take this time, not only because we have a huge deal going on that ends tonight, but because I really felt like I want to have a conversation or present you guys with some information that perhaps you haven't heard before, or that will answer some of your questions. Okay, so this is 31. This is our brand new catalog, and this is kind of indicative of who we are, right? We are known for our purses and totes. Now, we offer quite a few other things. We have jewelry, we have organizing bins, we have pillows that you can personalize, wonderful gifts. We have what we call a close to home tray, which is a wooden tray. It's a cheese tray that you can get engraved with your name, or with the name of a couple, or anything. It could say love and happiness or whatever. Beautiful tray. We have caddies, wooden caddies. We have earrings. We have jewelry that you can personalize. There's so many different things that we offer, but we are known for our bags and our totes. So this is our new catalog. I would love to send you a digital copy of it if you want. You can always just put that in the comments as well. Send me your email, type in your email, and let me know that you want a digital copy of the catalog, and you can flip through it. All right. So that's who I am. I am married. I live in Chicago. I have 4 beautiful children. I'm a homeschooling mom. My oldest is 12, so she's in 7th grade. And I have a kindergartner, a pre-K, and a baby who's almost 2. I'm also a worship leader at my church. I help with the Sunday school and children's ministry. I also sing with a group called Atmosphere of Heaven, and we travel and we have rehearsals and ministry opportunities and such. We just moved into a new building that we are trying to purchase. So that means there's been a lot of packing, a lot of boxes, a lot of unpacking and organizing in my life in the last couple of months. So I tell you all of that to say that I am a busy person just like you. I am a wife. I am a mother. I have laundry and dishes and cleaning to do just like the average person. And I also have dreams and goals, and I don't want to always be struggling financially, and I don't want to always be home in my house. Sometimes I want to have my own goals and my own place to be. So that's where 31 comes in for me. And there are other endeavors that I am stepping out on now, but for now I want to talk to you a little bit about the direct marketing business, 31, and other direct marketing businesses. There are awesome businesses out there. Mary Kay, Usborne, Avon, Scentsy, Noonday. I'm doing a party with Noonday soon. Just so many awesome opportunities. And I know that a lot of people have questions. I recently saw a video, one of the late night shows where one of them, I can't remember his name, he went in for a good 30 minutes on why network marketing and direct sales and all that stuff is awful. And he had all of these wonderful quotes and all these wonderful statistics. And interestingly enough, his statistics were accurate, but they weren't the whole picture. So I wanted to make sure that I had the opportunity to talk to you about the whole picture. My contact lens is bothering me, so if you wonder why I keep doing that. So here's the deal. Network marketing is a legitimate business model. It is a legitimate business model. It is not a pyramid scheme. It is built upon networking and building a team. Just like any business, if you hire someone and you have them manage people, they have to build their team. They have to hire other people and they have to build that team, and there may be turnover in that team, and they may have to train some new people, and they have to hire new people, and they have to justify the right to manage other people. Otherwise, why would they be in management, right? They might end up getting demoted if they can't manage other people. And that's the same with network marketing. It's the same concept. However, there are definitely some differences. So for example, if I go to work, when I used to go to work, if I had a bad day and I didn't produce anything and I just didn't do anything, I still got paid. I would check in, punch the clock, and I could go and play solitaire or talk to my neighbor or go to the bathroom 5 times or, be on Facebook on my phone. There are all kinds of other things I could be doing, but when I was in that building, I got paid. That is not the case when you are in business for yourself. When you are an entrepreneur, whether you start your own ice cream shop, you could start your own veterinary business, you could start your own practice of some kind, whatever kind of business you're in, you don't get paid just for showing up. You actually have to produce, and you get paid off of what you produced. And that is the same with any sales company, with any business, with anything that you do. If you are the one who is the owner, you take the risk. And so that's the difference between going to work and having kind of a steady salary and starting your own business, regardless of what kind of business it is. When you are an entrepreneur, you are taking on the risk and responsibility of having to make your own money. Yes, you are taking on the risk and responsibility of having to make your own money. However, there is also the other side that I want to share with you tonight. You do not have to wait for a salary increase. You can choose to say, you know what, I'm going to work a little harder and I'm going to give myself a salary increase. Yes, that's exactly what you can do. And you don't have a ceiling. You can make as much as you want. You can work as hard as you want. Have you ever had a job where you work so hard and no one acknowledges it and it doesn't change a thing in your salary? And so it encourages you actually to work less because you get paid the same for working less. But that's not how it is when you are an entrepreneur. You are rewarded for the things that you do, the extra work that you do. You are rewarded and celebrated and encouraged, and you can see the increase in the income, but it does take hard work. So that being said, I want to just answer a few of the questions that I know a lot of people have. The first one is it a pyramid scheme? And like I said, said earlier, it is not a pyramid scheme. But why do people think it's a pyramid scheme? Well, because you have to build a team and you make money off the people under you. Now, that's true in McDonald's, that's true in Burger King, that's true in any big corporation, right? There's a person at the top and they make money because of all the people that are under them. Now, it's not directly because of their work. It's not like I'm going to make a percentage of that person's salary like it is in direct sales, but it's the same concept, right? If I am going to have a successful business, I need to expand my network. I need to build. I need to build the business up so that I can need to hire more people, right? So as a CEO of a company, I have to make sure that the people who are under me are expanding. It's the same concept with 31. And the difference, but there's a big difference there, and that is with 31 Gifts or with other network marketing businesses, you don't have to wait until there's an opening in a CEO position for you to be able to get to that position. You don't have to just, climb, and then you kind of have to wait in line for one position. Instead, you can actually be the CEO of your own company. Just start acting like a CEO and building your income and building your team and building your network, and you can be at the same level as 10 or 15 other CEOs in your company. So the potential is much, much different. Now, I've heard this over and over again, and I have to tell you that I didn't really buy it before. I mean, I was like, yeah, I know that's true, but the reality is most people don't make it. And that is true. Statistically speaking, the largest number of people in network marketing don't actually make a lot of money. That's actually true at most corporations as well. If you think about, again, McDonald's, or other corporations. I can't think of anybody but McDonald's right now for some reason. But if you think about it, the people who are at the cashiers, they make way less money than the people who are in the offices in the CEO level and the COO level, right? And so that the business model is not that different. But the thing that I really, really like about 31 is you can bring people into this business. The idea is to share this opportunity with people. And you can bring people into this business left and right, and you don't get anything from it just from bringing them in. You actually have to help them be successful. And I think that's a very biblical concept, right? Zig Ziglar said it like this. He said, you can have everything you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want in life. And I think that that's just how we're supposed to work. We are supposed to be helping other people meet their goals, and then the backlash is that it will also help us. And so that's the way that the network marketing company is structured. Now, some people think of it the other way. They think, oh, you have to use people in order to get what you want. But that's really indicative of that person's mindset. Like, that's how I used to think, and I realized that that's because that's how I used to think. But once you realize that actually, no, it works better if you're not trying to use people. It works better if you're just trying to introduce people to this opportunity and you say, hey, here's an opportunity for you. It may or may not work for you, but I would love to tell you more about it. And if it works for you, great. You benefit from it, and I do happen to benefit from it as well, but it's okay if you decide that it's not for you. And I think that's important. I think that's an important mindset to have. So the big thing for me is it's not merely about getting more people on your team. That is an important part of it. You must learn how to recruit. You must learn how to build your network. But that's true of any entrepreneur, anyone who is trying to put their products out there. I don't care if it's a brick and mortar store. I don't care if it is a book, right? I don't care if it is a blog. Whatever it is that you are trying to produce and get out there, you've got to build your network. You have to make friends. You got to tell people about your stuff. That's just the bottom line. That's any business. So it's important to me that people recognize that it's not just about making people join your team or getting people to join your team. It's really about helping people to see another opportunity, because we live in a time and a place where everybody seems to feel like I have to go work for someone else in order to be successful. We have a mindset that says in order for me to make money, I have to go work for someone else. And we also have a mindset that says if I have to work too hard at it, it didn't work. And those are things that really are not true. If you are willing to put the work into it, you can work for yourself. And honestly, direct sales, network marketing, and in particular 31, it's really kind of a shortcut to entrepreneurship. Because let me tell you about this opportunity. when you go to open a store, statistics say, and this is something I heard from a couple of places, but the most recent one is a man named Eric Worre, and he talks about some of the statistics around entrepreneurship. And statistics say that it takes, on average, about $65,000 to start your own business. $65,000 to start your own business. And 50% of those businesses will fail in the first year. 50%. And in the first it'll take 3 to 5 years to make that $65,000 back. And generally speaking, by 5 years, I think he said something like 85 to 90% of those businesses fail. Now, if you really think about that, this is the landscape of the entrepreneurial world. People who are out there trying to start a business, they are taking this risk. They're saying there's a 50% chance that I'm going to fail, but I still want to try. And those businesses are seen as legitimate, right? Those are legitimate businesses. Those businesses, you have to get space. You have to pay you have to pay for rent the space, light bill, gas bill, phone bill, insurance, credit card company fees, and then you have to gather the inventory, right? And you have to pay all that stuff up front. You got to hire people if you're going to hire someone. And there's all that. You got to get a website. You got to design the website. You got to pay for the website design. You have to organize. You got to do all this stuff. I mean, it's just really multifaceted, all of the things that you have to do to start a business. And then there's a 50% chance that you're going to fail in the first year, and then another 30 to 40% chance that you're going to fail in the first 5 years. But people are crazy enough to still want to be entrepreneurs, right? Because it's an awesome, awesome opportunity. So when people start to look at me and they say, oh, there's so many people who fail in this business, I would say, well, actually, there's so many people who fail in the entrepreneurship business. That doesn't make the model a failure. It's just a part of how entrepreneurship works. So here's the cool thing about starting a network marketing business, and in particular, starting a 31 network marketing business. There's no rent. There's no overhead. We don't even require that you keep inventory. Now, there are some awesome companies like Mary Kay and Avon and different places like that where you do have to invest in inventory. But 31, we don't even request that you invest in inventory. And I'll tell you about a great deal that we have a little bit later on that's going on that ends tonight. So if you're not seeing this video on February 28th, you missed out. But I'll talk about that in a few minutes. There's no credit card fees. Guess what? 31 pays the credit card fees. There's no, you don't have to build a website. Guess what? 31 covers your website, and all you have to do is pay to have access to that website every month, which is way less. It's just like a little subscription to a magazine. There's no light bill. There's no gas bill. There's no phone bill. There's no insurance. There's none of that. None of the stuff that you really need to do to start your own brick and mortar business. Almost none of that. We have very, very little overhead. You want to know the overhead we have? I pay about $15 a month for a website. I buy catalogs and brochures and flyers and stuff like that. I buy labels. What else? Sometimes I might buy a product or two that I want, but I usually earn my products for free. And when you start, you pay a fee. You pay, for us, it's $99. For some places, it's $500 up to $1,000. Now, that is absolutely nothing compared to the $65,000 on average that it takes to actually start your own business here in America. So I want you to really think about that. Like, this is a very fiscally responsible risk that you're taking. The most you could lose if you join 31 is $100 plus tax and shipping. So let's say $120, right? That's the most you can lose compared to $65,000 if you try and fail with another company that, with a company that you want to start. Now, I am all for starting your entrepreneurship endeavors for whatever's on your heart, right? I'm not downing starting your own business at all. I think it's amazing. I think it is a gift that people can do that. What I'm saying to you, though, is if you have an entrepreneur bone in your body, if there's something that that's telling you, I really do want to work for myself. I want to try my hand at it. I don't know if I could really do it. I don't know if I could really put that time into it, or if I could really put that energy into it, if I'm really that passionate about it, then network marketing might be the way for you. Because what happens is you get to learn. You get to get your feet wet. You get to learn what you didn't know. I'll tell you, for example, I did not know that I had to market my business. Now that sounds crazy because I'm in the network marketing business, but I didn't know that, in order to get business, you have to tell people that you're in business. And people don't really like it when you tell them you're in business. They don't really like it when you say, hey, I have a product I'd like for you to buy. Can you buy it? They don't want it that way. So you have to learn how to market your business. And that means you need to probably take some courses, some trainings. 31 offers them for free. But how do I leverage social media so that people know I'm in business without me being pushy? Because I don't want to be pushy. How do I get the word out? Various vendor events or parties that I go to. How do I keep in touch with the guests at those parties so that when they think of, oh, I need to buy a gift for someone, that they think of me? I had to learn how to market my business. Those are things that people learn in school all the time, and I just didn't know it. And I'm so glad I got to know it at a very low cost to me. So I just want to encourage you that this is a fiscally responsible way for you to get your feet wet in entrepreneurship. And it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a get-rich-quick anything. I haven't even got rich slow. So it's definitely not get-rich-quick. It takes work. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes energy. It takes creativity, and it takes you putting the work in and really wanting to do it. But the thing is that it works. And that's the thing that people want to know, right? People want to believe that, oh, you really can make money doing this. And I'm going to tell you flat out, if you put the time into it, you can make the money. Period. If you don't put the time in, you will not make the money. If you do put the time in on a consistent basis for any amount of time, it's not an overnight, it's not the same as I clocked in for 3 hours, I'm going to get paid for 3 hours. It's not that. But if you put the work in, you will build your business, you will build the momentum, and you will actually end up getting paid more than you would an hourly wage. So it's definitely worth it if you are interested in trying out an entrepreneurship endeavor of any kind, especially if you want 31. Now with 31, you will be joining my team, and you will be getting coaching from 31, from my upline, and from me, and even people on my team who have been around for a while and have some great tips. So you would not be in business by yourself. If you are in business for yourself, you will own your own business. You would get a 1099, and you get all of the stuff that goes with that. But you won't be in business by yourself. We walk you through it. We tell you, we help you, we push you, we push each other, and we work together as a team to make sure that we meet our goals. And so that's what I want to invite you to today. I want to invite you to join 31, the Sisterhood of 31. And I want you to be able to reach your goals, financial goals, and just even knowing that you can do it, knowing that you have attempted and tried something and you see success. That is a great investment in yourself, right? To build your own confidence and to see yourself successful, and to be able to help with bills and stuff, with money problems, and to be able to develop your own career based on what you love. Yes, we have products, but people kind of build their own businesses around the product. So for me, my vision is financial freedom for me and every woman that will come along with me. And I really target moms because we have such a hard time. We do so much stuff, and we give and give and give of ourselves until we have none of ourselves left. And there is just something about having something that you did, that you built, that you were able to, just this little corner of your life that you have, that is a victory, that is a success. Man, that confidence and that help, it spills over into the motherhood, the parenting, the wifedom, the keeping up your house. That confidence can spill over into that. And so That's my niche, right? That's who I'm talking to, is these women who wear 5 and 6 and 8 and 10 different hats, and they want to know how to do that and still walk peacefully. That's my niche, and I have 31 as my product. But there are other people who do it their niche is teenage girls, or their niche is children, or their niche is how to build a business from scratch, or their niche is women, not just moms, but women in general, right? There are so many ways that you can build your business, and I just want to help people do it, because we can't all come up with $65,000. We can't, right? Some of us really barely have the 100, right? And so that is my goal, is to help people to get into an opportunity that really can help them, even if it's just helping you raise enough money to get to your dream. Maybe your dream is to own a shop, or to start your own practice, or to do whatever, and you just don't have the money. Well, guess what? Maybe this will help you get the money to do that, right? It's not about 31. It's about you. It's about your dreams and your vision. It's not about the money even. It's about what the money can do. So that's where my heart is, and that's what I want to share with people. I want to give you guys a great opportunity. So 31 is offering enrollment. The way that you enroll with 31 is you go to my31.com/MayaJ, and you click on join us. And at that time, you will be able to just fill in the blanks with all your information. It's $99. And when you pay that $99 enrollment kit, you get between $350 and $400 worth of product and business supplies. It's an absolutely amazing deal. And those products are not inventory. They're yours to keep and show. So you can take them and set them up at a party. You can carry them down the street when you go downtown. You can show them online, take pictures of them, but they are not inventory. You do not need to sell them. They are yours to keep. And if you never sell a dime, if you never sell anything, I guarantee you nobody's coming to repo your enrollment kit and say, hey, you didn't do any work, give me back that purse. No, it's yours to keep, which is one of the things I really like, because a lot of people on my team were kidnappers. I call them kidnappers because all they wanted was the kit. They never wanted to sell anything. They ended up selling, some of them ended up selling a few things because people just were like, oh, that's cute, how can I get one? And some of them never sold anything. They just got they just got $400 worth of products for $99. And you can't beat that with a stick, right? It's like 75% off. So that's normally how you would join 31. Today, I have great news for you. You can join 31 for $1. But it ends tonight, y'all. It ends at midnight tonight. So I hope you're watching this on Wednesday, February 28th. Because at midnight tonight, well, actually, I'm in Central Time, so it's more like 2 a.m. But it will end tonight, February 28th. But you can join for $1. Now, it's a no kit option. So that means you don't get the kit. But let me tell you why this is a great opportunity, okay? Number one, it's really free, right? It's really a free chance for you to try. Number two, in the first 4 months, we have this program called Start Swell. So in the Start Swell program, you are encouraged to start partying and selling right away. When you sell $500 or more in your first 30 days, $500 is the low end of an average party. Our average parties are $500 to $600. So if you go online, you get a couple of trainings, you watch a party, you ask your best friend to host a party, and you do your own launch party. That's 2 parties in your first 30 days. You're going to get 500. You're going to get to 500. A minimum party is 200. An average party is 500 to 600. If you get $500, guess what you get? Not only do you get the commission off of that party, which is 25%. So you just had a 2-hour party and you made $125. But on top of that, you get $125 free credit into your back office. It's just it's just there, and you can spend that $125 on anything you want. So you can buy the products that normally would be in your enrollment kit, or you can buy business supplies, or you can hold on to it and wait, whatever you want to do. But that same thing, that $500 Start Swell bonus that you can get the first 30 days, you can get it the second, the 3rd, and the 4th 30 days. So for 4 months, 31 is encouraging you to start partying right away, because we know that when we have success right away, we're much more likely to be excited about it, to share it, and to actually have more success. So this $1 deal, you can still party. You can party on Facebook. Go to Pinterest, go to 31today.com, get you some pictures, and start partying on Facebook. If you're local to me, you can use my products, and you can set up your own party, and you can get that going. Now you've only paid $1, and now you have made your money back, of course, and now you have products that you can purchase, and you can do that 4 times, okay? Now, I do have one more offer that I'm making tonight only, and that is this. If you enroll on my team tonight, $1, for $1, you enroll on my team tonight, or if you do the $99 kit, then you do that, you want that, and you party at least 3 times in your first 30 days, okay? You party at least 3 times in your first 30 days, or if you have a huge party and you get over $1,000. Either way, if you do that, you sign up today and you do your first 3 parties or $1,000 in your first 30 days, I will pay for half of your enrollment kit. So once you enroll for $1, you still have the option to go back and say, oh yeah, I'm rocking this business, I want that kit, and you can pay $99 to get the kit, and I will pay half of that for you, okay? So that's the deal today. That's a great deal. That's $50 for you to get $350 worth of products, and all you have to do is sign up tonight and get to selling. Now we're gonna walk you through. There's videos. The one thing I love about 31 is that I remember nursing at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I could sit and watch a training. So I didn't have to wait for somebody to be like, okay, the training is at 9 a.m. or the training is at 12 p.m. because I just didn't have that kind of, I needed more flexibility than that. So you can go and you can watch the trainings, watch somebody do a party, talk about the products, everything. And then don't be afraid that you don't know. Like, tell people, actually, I just started my business. This is the first time I'm partying, or this is the second time I'm partying. Let me find that out for you. Let me ask Nicole. Let me ask someone on my Facebook page. And so you don't have to be afraid of not knowing. You can just jump right in and start partying, okay? So that is my offer to you. I was hoping to do a question and answer time, but it doesn't, I don't see any comments, so I'm not sure. My computer is broken, and my phone doesn't show comments, so I'm not sure, but if I see any, I will log back on. I would love to answer any questions that you have, but here's the deal, y'all. I am convinced that network marketing is one of the most accessible ways that we can make a living as an entrepreneur. Now, I live in a neighborhood where we don't have a lot of discretionary, disposable income. And so I have had to really reach outside of my circles, and I've had to learn how to do vendor shows, to leverage referrals, things like that I know that it will take for many of us to actually be successful. But don't let that scare you. That's the same in any business. It doesn't matter if you have a shop on Michigan Avenue on the Magnificent Mile, or if you have an ice cream parlor in a neighborhood. It doesn't matter. You have to get out there and network. And it is just a part of the entrepreneurship world. And we are here to help you do that. It's not as hard as you think. It's really not as hard as we think. It's just a matter of consistency, planting seeds, and not giving up. We can do it. We can do it. So there you have it. Those are my offers. $1 to start your own business, y'all. You can't beat that with a stick. I sure do hope and pray that you guys will consider this opportunity. And if you're watching this after February 28th and you're thinking, oh man, I missed the $1 deal. $99 is such an amazing deal. And up until 2 years ago, every single person in the entire country, in the entire company, started with that same $99 kit. So don't be discouraged. $100 for you to start your own business, it's a drop in the bucket compared to what you can make. I promise. You just have to decide that it's something that you want to do. I'm tired of being broke. I just got tired of being broke. I got tired of trying to figure out how I can do it on someone else's schedule. So here it is, 9:35 at night, and this is my job. my kids are in the bed and I don't have to get a babysitter. This is my job, and I love it. And I hope that it takes off in ways that I just didn't imagine. But whatever happens, I want to introduce this to as many people as possible, because it can be so amazing for you. It really can. It can get you out of debt. It can boost your confidence. It can get you some girlfriends. I got some girlfriends that I just hope to never not have. They have really changed my life. And so I just want to offer that to as many people as possible. I sure hope that this video makes it to multiple people, and I pray that should you choose to join my team, you will be super blessed by who we are and who you become as a result. But if you do not choose to join this team, that you would choose to join a team, regardless of the company, regardless of, not regardless of the company. There's some companies I really do not recommend. But you can ask me about that separately. Most of the direct sales companies and the network marketing companies, you should really look into them, because there's so much out there. You could be selling shoes if you love shoes. You love makeup. Do you love interior design? Do you love coffee? Do you love chocolate? Like anything you love, you can probably build a business, a good business off of it. And it could change a life. I'm telling you, it really can. So that's me, and that's my spiel. I hope and pray that you guys will take advantage. And if you don't want to start your business and that's just not something that you want to do, consider being one of my hostesses or one of my customers. I would love to include you in this 31 journey somehow. All right. I love you all. I hope and pray that you have a wonderful night and a great March. Have a wonderful evening, and please feel free to reach out to me and let me know if there are any questions that you have, concerns, or if there's any information I can give you to help you make up your mind about what you want to do. All right? Have a wonderful night.